Have you felt your energy quietly slipping away like you're still the same man in your mind, but your body forgot? You wake up and the engine doesn't start the way it used to. Your steps feel heavier. Your stamina fades faster. You begin to wonder, is this just how aging works? Is this the slow decline everyone talks about? But here's what most men don't know: your body isn't giving up on you. It's just missing the fuel it was designed to run on. And in many cases, that fuel isn't some expensive supplement or complicated workout plan. It's something much simpler, something found in your kitchen, or more honestly, something missing from your plate. Because there are 3 vegetables, yes, vegetables that act like nature's ignition switch for men over 60. They support your testosterone levels, protect your heart, awaken your blood flow, and bring back that mental edge that made you sharp, driven, and dependable. If you give your body these vegetables daily, the results can feel like a rebirth: more clarity, more endurance, more performance in every sense of the word. This is Senior Strength, a calm, trusted place where we speak to the man behind the years, not the number on your birth certificate. If even one sentence feels like it was written for you, hit subscribe now, because this could be the moment your comeback quietly begins. Let's start with the first must-have vegetable, and it may surprise you. 1. Beets. The circulation king. In his 60s, Mr. Hamid used to complain that climbing stairs felt like lifting sandbags. "It's not my heart," he said. "It's just that my legs don't listen to me anymore." But then something changed. He started drinking a small glass of beet juice every morning. Not because it was trendy, but because his doctor told him about one thing: nitrates. You see, beets are one of the richest natural sources of nitrates, compounds that convert into nitric oxide inside your blood. And nitric oxide is like opening up the highways of your circulation. It relaxes your blood vessels, increases oxygen delivery to your muscles, and most importantly for men, it enhances performance in ways you feel. Your stamina rises, your blood pressure stabilizes, and your confidence in your body starts to come back. But it's not just about muscle. Studies also show beets can increase brain blood flow, boosting memory and mental clarity. Think about that. One vegetable, raw or cooked, once a day, and it fuels both your brain and your body. So let me ask you, when's the last time you gave your body what it needs to carry you forward with power? 2. Spinach. The forgotten hormone booster. There's a reason Popeye reached for spinach, and it's not just cartoon fiction. For men over 60, spinach is one of the most potent foods you can eat to protect your masculinity and your mood. Why? Because spinach is rich in magnesium, and magnesium is a critical mineral for testosterone production. Yes, the very hormone that gives you drive, strength, sexual vitality, and emotional steadiness. As men age, magnesium levels naturally drop, and so does testosterone. But when you give your body spinach raw in salads, steamed on your plate, or blended into a smoothie, you're handing your endocrine system the very tools it needs to wake back up. Mr. Samir, 66, told us, "I started adding spinach every morning to my eggs. 3 weeks later, I didn't just feel stronger, I felt like a man again." That's the silent truth no one talks about. Aging doesn't have to mean fading, it can mean focusing. Getting rid of the fluff and giving your body the minerals it's silently begging for. Have you been listening? If this video is making you sit up a little straighter, if it feels like we're finally speaking to what your body has been trying to tell you, pause for a second and hit that subscribe button. It keeps you connected to a place that respects your strength and protects it. 3. Cruciferous vegetables. Nature's hormonal reset for men over 60. There's a reason why the world's longest living men, those in Japan, Sardinia, and rural Greece, don't rely on protein powders or testosterone patches. They rely on cruciferous vegetables. Broccoli, cauliflower, kale, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. These may seem boring or even bitter to the modern tongue, but what they contain inside is something most men over 60 are desperately missing, and they don't even know it. You see, as you age, your testosterone doesn't just drop. It gets converted into something else, estrogen. That's right. The very hormone you spent your life not needing is now slowly taking over. It causes fat around your belly, softer muscle tone, emotional flatness, and even prostate pressure. It's not just aging, it's hormonal imbalance. And this is where cruciferous vegetables become a man's rescue squad. These vegetables contain a compound called dimdiindolemethan, which helps regulate estrogen and supports your liver in breaking down hormonal waste. Think about that for a second. Your liver, your most underrated organ, is constantly trying to detox chemicals, medications, alcohol, even emotional stress. And when it's overwhelmed, your hormones suffer. Cruciferous vegetables help clear out that hormonal clutter. They don't just support testosterone, they protect it. They create a balanced internal terrain where your manhood, energy, and clarity can thrive. Mr. Tariq, 72, shared a moment with us that still gives me chills. My grandkids were over, running around the house, laughing, and I just sat there, exhausted. I didn't feel old, I felt foggy. Not like me. Then a nutritionist told me to eat steamed broccoli and cabbage every day. I thought it was a joke. But 3 weeks in, I noticed something strange. My energy came back, but so did my sharpness. I wanted to do things again. That's not magic. That's the power of natural hormonal alignment. So let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed your energy drop, but your sleep seems fine? Your meals seem okay? Your labs say you're normal? Maybe it's not in your numbers. Maybe it's in your balance. And maybe that balance begins with what you put on your plate. But let's go even deeper now. Because these 3 vegetables, beets, spinach, and cruciferous greens, are not just foods. They're signals, messages that speak directly to your blood, your brain, your hormones, your mitochondria. Every time you eat them, you are not just feeding yourself, you are reminding your body who it used to be. The man who could walk fast, think sharp, laugh hard, love deeply, and sleep with no guilt in his chest. That man is still there. He's not gone. He's just waiting for you to feed him again. And here's something most doctors won't say in such plain words. Nutrition is not just about survival, it's about identity. The reason why so many men over 60 feel off isn't because of age. It's because their meals stopped reflecting who they are. They started eating for convenience, not for command. But food is chemistry. Food is command. Food is control. And when you take control of your morning plate, adding beets, spinach, and cruciferous vegetables, you're not just increasing blood flow or boosting testosterone. You're reclaiming the driver's seat in your health story. Have you ever stared at your plate and wondered if it's helping or hurting you? If it's helping you rise or slowly making you retreat? This question is important because too many men are fighting invisible battles with fatigue, brain fog, weakness, or low desire and blaming age. But age is not the enemy. Neglect is. When your nutrition is aligned with what your body was built to thrive on, age becomes wisdom, not a weakness. Let me tell you the story of Mr. Dodd, 68, from Rawalpindi, a retired school principal. He told me, "Dr. Sahib, I don't feel old. I feel like I'm missing something. Like the lights are still on, but someone's turned down the voltage." That sentence stayed with me because it's how so many of you feel. You're not broken. You're not defeated. Your voltage is just low. And what fuels that voltage on a biochemical level is exactly what's found in these 3 vegetables. Beets help oxygenate the cells. Spinach protects the masculine edge. Cruciferous greens sweep away hormonal clutter. And together, they reignite your engine. So the next time you're at the grocery store, I want you to do something bold. Look past the meat section and walk to the produce aisle like a man on a mission. Pick up beets, not in a bottle, not in a powder, real beets. Toss in a bunch of spinach and fill a bag with broccoli, kale, or cabbage. These are your new weapons, your quiet defense against the wear and tear of time. This is not weakness. This is warrior preparation. Because when a man over 60 chooses his food like he once chose his tools, carefully, consciously, with intention, he sends a message to his body: I am still here. I am not done. I still build, protect, create, lead. That's the kind of energy these vegetables unlock. Not hyperactivity, not sugar highs, but sustainable, grounded male power. The kind that helps you walk longer, live deeper, sleep sounder, and show up stronger for yourself and the people you care about. Now, I want to talk to the man watching this who feels like it's too late. Maybe you've had heart issues. Maybe diabetes crept in. Maybe the doctor says your testosterone is low, your cholesterol high, and you've already tried all the pills. But what if I told you this? Even now, your body still responds. The human body is incredibly forgiving. Even after 60, 70, even 80. All it takes is a shift, a choice, a signal that says, let's try again. 1 week of the right foods and your gut microbiome starts to change. 2 weeks and your blood sugar responds. 3 weeks and your energy returns in waves you haven't felt in years. This is not theory. This is biology. This is what we were made for. Beets to awaken the blood. Spinach to restore your drive. Cruciferous greens to sharpen your edge. So, what do you have to lose? Another day of foggy mornings and slow afternoons? Or could tomorrow finally feel different because of a simple choice you made today? Here's your morning plate, designed for male vitality after 60. A glass of warm water with lemon and a sprinkle of pink salt for hydration. 2 eggs sautéed with spinach and olive oil. A small portion of steamed beets or beet juice. A side of lightly cooked broccoli or cabbage, with black pepper and turmeric, and a few deep breaths of gratitude before the first bite. Do this for 10 days. And tell me what begins to shift. How does your body start to respond when you stop punishing it and start partnering with it? Let's recap. You don't need complicated pills or expensive hormone therapy to feel strong again. You need 3 vegetables that speak directly to a man's biology. Beets for stamina, blood flow, and vascular health. Spinach for testosterone, muscle support, and recovery. Cruciferous vegetables for hormone balance, prostate health, and mental sharpness. These aren't diet fads. These are the forgotten foundations of male health, and more importantly, they are within your reach. This is senior strength. This is not a health channel. This is your home for coming back to life. Slowly, steadily, wisely. Tell me in the comments, which of these vegetables are already on your plate, and which one are you ready to try tomorrow? Be honest, because the comment you leave may inspire another man to take his first step back into power. And if even one word today made you feel seen, subscribe. Not because we need numbers, but because you need a place that remembers your number still matters. Let's make health personal again. Let's make aging feel like becoming, not ending. You are still strong. You are still needed. And your next chapter is not written by age. It's written by action. Shall we begin again tomorrow morning?